With the rapid development of technology on our planet in recent years, life on Earth has become much more fast-paced, and in order for humans to keep up with this change in tempo, it was necessary to create a device that would be with us at all times to help us manage these new busy lifestyles.
Phone and an internet communicator. These are not
And that device was a smartphone.
three separate devices. This is one device, and we are calling it iPhone.
In the beginning, smartphones, for the most part, did what they were meant to do: simplify our lives. But in recent years, we have become obsessed with these devices, letting them consume our lives and slowly making us lose touch with the outside world. There are even studies showing that the world average IQ score has been decreasing since the introduction of smartphones.
Oh my God.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
A decrease in academic, social, and logical intelligence due to smartphones has been evident over the years, and here's how.
Well, apparently, most of us, the average user, is checking his smartphone at least 110 times a day. And in Stanford, they found out that 3/4 of the students said they would rather forget their wallet than their iPhone when they go out of the home.
With everyone glued to the little screens in their hands nowadays, people are forgetting how to communicate face-to-face. Couples go on dates without ever looking into each other's eyes, friends hang out with each other without ever talking, and families claim their bonding by having a group chat. What's becoming more and more common is people using their phones to escape a social situation. We've all done it. Think of a time when you've noticed you're about to walk by someone you don't really like, or you simply don't feel like talking, and you pull your phone out to pretend like you're busy. Sadly, this type of behavior is becoming the norm, and these devices that were meant to bring us closer are actually pulling us apart. Smartphones dramatically affect our sleep patterns. Whether it's relying on them to wake us up in the morning or staying up on them all night, the amount of sleep we lose due to our phones is tremendous.
What? Why did my alarm go off? I'm late for workout!
How can you get a good night's sleep with your phone sitting 4 inches away from your face? Think of a time when you didn't have a smartphone, and going to bed actually meant going to bed. Procrastination. Smartphones have become the optimal tool for procrastinating, and have frankly made it pretty darn hard to focus on just about anything. Anytime you have anything important to do, you find yourself either checking your newsfeed or playing Flappy Bird. Even as I'm making this video, I can't get off my phone. Navigation. Most people nowadays don't know how to get anywhere without Siri telling them every single turn to take.
We gotta go.
A hard copy map doesn't automatically orient itself with the driver's point of view, so there's no use wasting your time on it.
Where are we? Oh, left! Yes!
Social media. Although the intent of social media was originally innocent in trying to connect people across the world more easily, apps like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat have evolved in predominantly egotistical sites, supplying false measurements of self-worth. Users become obsessed with getting the most amount of friends or likes, or posting the perfect picture just so they can feel loved and appreciated by the world.
Just tell me what you just said.
Nobody liked my post. And I'm a little bummed because I always get so many likes. I keep checking it to see if I get likes.
So as we lose the context of our identity, it becomes incredibly important that what you share becomes the context of shared narrative, becomes the context in which we live. The stories that we tell, what we push out, becomes who we are. People aren't simply projecting identity, they're creating it. And so that's the request that I have for everybody in this room. We are creating the technology that is going to create the new shared experience, which will create the new world. And so my request is, please, let's make technologies that make people more human and not less.
And let's not forget the most serious consequence about smartphones: death. People die every day from texting and driving. According to several sources, texting and driving is now the leading cause of death in teen drivers. surpassing driving while intoxicated with over 3,000 deaths per year, as well as over 400,000 injured victims each year.
Each text takes a driver's eyes off the road for approximately 4.6 seconds. It's like driving an entire football field blindfolded.
While most states have outlawed texting and driving, it is hard for police to catch lawbreakers, and when they do, it is usually just a very affordable fine. Not nearly enough to truly stop drivers from looking down at their phones to read that oh-so-important message.
Crashes into police cars and emergency vehicles.
Now don't get me wrong, despite all these problems, this smartphone is a beautiful tool. It allows us to connect with family, friends, business associates thousands of miles away. It has your favorite songs, your favorite movies, your favorite pictures. It reminds you where you need to be.
Download for Android.
It does your long division. It has your favorite games. It helps you with your homework, and it makes your mom happy.
Hi, Mom.
It simplifies your busy life. But all I'm saying is let's not overdo it.
Preview.
When you've gotten your help, or you've called your mom, put down the phone, look up, and enjoy the life off the little screen in your hands.
Preview.
And boom goes the dynamite.